Here are three signs that you can tell your partner is checked out of the relationship emotionally. A lot of time we're in a toxic relationship, we're in a bad relationship, but we don't realize that it's toxic or it's a bad relationship. Why? Because you're so used to it. We've been with this person for so long and everything is stay sound and feel the same, but you don't feel good about yourself. So if you want to know if you're in a good relationship or not, here are three things that you have to consider to see that if you're in a toxic relationship. Number one, your partner checked out of the relationship emotionally when they always say to you that I am tired, I'm busy with work, I'm doing things. If the person keeps saying that to you, that means that they're not interested in this relationship anymore. They're just there. They give you enough for you to stay, but not enough to make you their partner and actually wants to spend the rest of their life with you. Number two, if they're not communicating with you anymore, if they're not asking about how is your day, what are your goals for the future, what are you working on, how are you feeling right now, if they're not bringing those things in the conversation and they dodging those conversation, then you know they're checked out emotionally and they're not interested to be in this relationship anymore. They're just there, but they're by themselves and they're not considering the relationship a serious relationship or a relationship that can last long and you can be with that person for the rest of your life. Number three, if your partner is with you and you feel more alone with them than you are with yourself, then you know you're not in a supported relationship, then you know you're not in a good relationship, then you know that you need to do something about that to fix the relationship because the person is checked out of the relationship emotionally. Now, try not to avoid these signs because it can turn out to be a big deal later. Why? Because when we're in a toxic relationship, and trust me, I was in one and I know we spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of effort, we spend a lot of energy, but then the little thing goes over our head. And we think that just because we're together, everything is great, but not necessarily. These little signs will slowly add up and it will become a big deal because then you will realize that I am in a relationship that is not making me feel good, that I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. And then what do? We say that leaving is the only option. I have to break up with this person and I have to go with somebody else in order to have a healthy, happy relationship. But that's not the case. In order to out of the toxic relationship, in order to break out of a bad relationship, you need to pay attention every single day to your partner behavior. See what they talk about every day. If they come home and they say, I'm tired, I'm too busy, I'm working too much, I don't have a time, then wow, that's a problem. If they come in and tell you, well, they're not asking you how you feel. How is your day? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are you working on? Who are you talking to? Where are you going? What are your plans? Then that's a problem. Or more importantly, they come home and you feel more alone bias with them than you when they weren't there. You actually was like, actually, I was good by myself when I was there. So these are some of the signs that your partner checked out emotionally. And if that's you, I need you to pay attention. I need you to be with your partner, spend time with your partner, and observe their behavior. If it does, then you need to have a conversation. Write down in the comment and tell me that if you notice something about your partner that they're doing that doesn't make you feel good, and what is that? Are these one of these signs? If it is, write down below in the comment so I can give you more tips on what to do to fix your relationship.